me in the middle of actually doing a live. So it decided that it didn't want me on. And I'm sorry to everybody that's out there in TV land or on YouTube. I wonder if you guys can comment on here because I had it on something else in the other one. I do have a. Now I was asking Deron a question, and I'm not sure if he came back yet. We're going to see. Lord. Right when I go live on this computer, it does this to me. This is horrible. Yeah, so you have the P600. I was asking, like, I know that's converted. Um, how many prints would you say you get off of that though? A month, or even in a day? Could you knock out? What's the a maximum amount of prints you can knock out on that P600? I know you said you want to go bigger. I think the maximum amount of prints that's being printed now by my local printer is about, I don't know. It just depends if it's gang sheet or not. I want to say close to 70, maybe 100 in one day. I mean, and that's like really busting. You already know your butt to get it done. And what machine would you choose since you want to go professional? Which one have you had your eye on? I had a couple of companies actually reach out to me about this. I'm just trying to figure it out. I want the best machine. Can't believe my live got shut off like this. Man, these aren't what you want for selling transfers, huh? I use this for I use this for myself only. I do sell a few local transfers, but I don't think it's fast enough to put out transfers. Ooh, appreciate you for that. Um, so I guess I can put out a couple of names that I've seen and I've heard and I've talked to. See, this message is being talk to Flawless. He sells the shit out of transfer. Yeah, he do. I've talked to Flawless several times. Um, he does sell converted printers, but I want it. I want all of it. I want the whole. I want the roll on the end. I want the powder shaker, whatever. All of that, all in one. I don't want to have to deal with converting. I'm already in a process of dealing with a converted printer, which is crazy. I mean, that thing is getting busy, but it causes a lot of issues, a lot of problems. Lowe's has been deep into the DCF for a minute. He's very knowledgeable. He sure has. Shout out to Anthony Alexander. That's who Deron talking about. Ginger Snap Decal. Anthony Alexander, Flawless 613. I've gotten print off of him as well. Um, he's very fast too with the prints. All right, so my computer finally restarted. The lighting is just right on my phone, but horrible on my computer. Let's try to make this make sense. Maybe if I can get one of my direct to film friends to hop on here with one of these expensive machines and tell me why they chose their machine, we can get some better insight for the viewer. The Roland BTN is a direct to garment printer, right? I don't think you can make transfers on that. You may be able to make transfers on that. I'm not sure. Once again, y'all, I apologize. My computer is going through some things. See what it says? You shut down your computer. I didn't shut it down. It shut down by itself. Open. Yeah, why you restart on me? I had graphics up, everything was up. Yeah, I was even in the middle of a silhouette project that was gonna be fire. What's going on, Barb? How you doing? I'm at the house. Not my regular setting. Well, this is my squad creative setting, but I was trying to get the lighting right. I was trying to use the big computer so I could see what I would look like, and oh bueno, it all went bad. Uh, that's another reason to go commercial. It comes with a shaker and an oven. I would talk to DTG Pro or DTF Superstore about their printers. I have been talking to DTG Pro. Um, it's amazing that you said that. Did you see my post? Not yet. I haven't been on it. I really have not been on the Instagram or Facebook. I've had pre-scheduled stuff. Um, but you guys normally know when I'm on Instagram, I try to share 1,000 things. I'm liking everybody's stuff. I'm dropping comments. For the last day and a half, I have not been on Instagram. Honestly, not at all. Even if you've seen a post, it's a pre-scheduled post, so the stuff's just dropping. But I will go on and I will check it out for sure. Comment my my comment. Did I see your no? This is the first comments that I'm seeing from you, G6 Custom. My computer just gave out on me. If Seek was here, he'd call it old macaroni, but he'll understand. I paid a lot for this computer. I'm not letting it go. I didn't update it and did everything I needed to do. All right, so it did come back on, but we're just gonna rock on the phone for right now. It cut you off like if you comment, especially why the computer was shutting off. It I didn't get to see it at all. I'm gonna have to go back and actually watch it. But the question is if you have direct to film, the shaker, the powder, or even just the machine, why did you choose that machine? Okay, saying it's crowded. The old macaroni, I ain't heard Seek say that one for a minute. Yeah, I try to avoid this computer. I have like, let me see. I got a MacBook Pro at the store. MacBook Pro in my room. This iMac out here, which is severely time for a new iMac. I got an iPad and I got another computer, but it's not. It's like an Android computer or a Windows computer. Lord. No, what was the comment? G6 Customs. I might just have to do the lives like this from the phone because this is like the best lighting right here. I don't have to do too much. I might be a little bit too light. By the way, if any of you guys would like to come on, I can invite you on. I'm in invite guest mode. The last mode I was in was only subscriber mode only. I don't know how I did that on the computer, but I did it. It must have clicked it. This one's a little bit different. Do you have a DTF printer yet? I do, but I don't because I don't control it. I don't run it. Someone else is running it for me. And it works. When it works, it works. I'll put it like that. And I have printed and I have used and made a couple of shirts with a direct film printer. But it's a converter printer. It's very slow. Um, and I'm looking for something more professional, way bigger that can handle the capacity of the workload. And it's not just me using this printer either. It's me and another person that's already securing orders. From our experience with most of our equipment that is manufactured in Japan is very reliable. That's a strong statement, and it's true though. At all these impressions expos and any of the other shows that I went to, I see a lot of people hovering around the Japanese made machines. I think A3 or not A3. I think Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody at one of these shows that had Japanese printer, and then they also had another printer from a company that we all know and love. And the company that we all know and love gave them a headache, and they haven't had not one headache with their DTF machine from Japan. I believe it's Cobra from Japan. I believe Cobra's from Japan. It's not from here. It may not. It might. I'm not too sure. Where printer companies are from Japan. I'd be interested in looking into it. I would love a faster printer. I think Cobra is one, but I'm just saying off the top of my brain. I'm not no direct to film pro, so I can't tell you exactly if it is or if it ain't. But I know my friends from G6 Customs got a Mamaki, and I'm pretty sure Mamaki has to make a DTG machine or a direct to film machine, and that's a Japanese company as far as my knowledge goes. Could look one up though, real quick. My computer finally came back on. I believe majority of them are. If it's not absent, it has to be from overseas. But then I don't know. I got a lot of mixed reviews, and I'm scared to bring up anybody's name in particular as far as the machine company goes because I just don't know. Nobody hit me in my inbox like, "Yo, we do this and that and this and that." Mamaki, this is not a paid comment. Okay. So Mamaki, you guys have been getting pumped out for years now. Uh, visit my friends over at G6 and making a lot of content. All right, a lot of content over them printers. Mamaki just released a 30.5 in DTF. Whoa, that's major right there. All right, so Deron, there you have it, Mamaki. I was going off assumption; it just got confirmed, but I don't follow Mamaki. I need to. I might even be saying their name wrong. Mamaki, Mamaki. I don't know. They call me King Butcher the names. But seeing how they get busy with their machine, and it's been years now, I would assume that that would probably be a safe bet. My thing is, it's a 15. I was just about to say, it's probably gonna cost something crazy, but before I even got to utter it out, 15,000 ain't that bad compared to 30,000 or 45,000 or even $150,000 machines that I've seen and that I've looked at and was like, oh my gosh, my whole life I'd have to pay 25K for the complete set. So that's with the powder and the shaker and everything else. That's the whole enchilada. That's still under some of the prices that I've seen here. I've seen a few for 15K. A little under, well, actually, with taxes, it's a little bit because yeah, your boy's been researching. With taxes, it comes up to like 16.5 or something like that, somewhere in there. Um, they look cool. I just don't want to get stuck, and I don't know nobody that's been with a machine longer than a few months. And then the ones that I do know that's been with a machine longer than a few months, they've had some type of reoccurring issues, or not the technical support that they need, or even being left on silent. So yeah, 25K ain't bad. That's 30.5. All right. So I'm assuming what that thing probably as fast as y'all Mamaki goes for the stickers. I would have you could print thousands, if not hundreds, or at least 500 to 600 in a couple hours. DTF Superstore has them. I'm in the right area. I'm in the right direction. Maybe we need to bring DTF Superstore on. I'm gonna reach out to them or DTF Pro, see what they think. I think Rye Beats is getting rid of the Omni Prince DTF because he upgraded. So might see what he got and see if it's a good one. That's a fair assessment right there. I can't even be mad at you for that one. I'll think of the same thing, but to each their own. I'm pretty sure it's just like I've said this plenty of times. When you walk in the grocery store, on that top shelf is the name brand bread. On the second shelf is as good as the name brand bread. On the third shelf, that's as good as the second name brand name bread. You understand? And it goes all the way down. And I think, with the DTF printers and the transfers, they're all it's so everything is so up in the air right now because nothing's uniform. At least not to me. I ain't seen no uniformity. But it's my personal experience. Once again, I will let you know the machines that the prints are coming off of. It's L1800. And there's probably about four of them going, right? The problem is all color profiles is different. So like I said earlier in this live, on the other live, I should say, this blue will look like this blue when it's supposed to be this blue the whole time. And that's the different variations in a converted printer. Let me see. It's direct to garment. Okay. So do you think direct to film is going to kill direct to garment altogether, y'all? How do y'all feel about that? That's another topic. I've seen a lot of people say something, but they ain't really went way all the way in. Can that kill that process? I mean, printing one-off shirts, like I said earlier in the live or on the other live, is what I'm doing, and I'm getting a lot of requests for a lot of different stuff with a lot of multiple colors. So G6 answer yes, no hesitation. I think so too. I almost feel like that will be the primary. There will be no more DTGs here. Or if there is, they're going to have to make them a lot faster. They're going to have to print a lot more stuff or do a lot more things. It's already happening. Yeah, it is in 4K, Ultra Vision. I think learning the software helps with color variations. It does, but using that CAD link, right? And all four printers is going through the same CAD link program. Um, you would think the colors they would all come out the same. But for some odd reason, and this is like I said, I'm not there with the day to day. I'm not printing day to day. I haven't graduated to a printer for direct to film, but these are gradual problems that I've seen and they're reoccurring. They're happening all the time. You be in the middle of a job, and let's just say, I don't know, the printer shuts down in the middle of that job. When you get that printer back on, them colors is gonna change. And I remember speaking to Anthony Alexander, aka Flawless 615, years ago about this when he was doing it. And he was like, man, you gotta get that color profile right on there, or else it will print different colors. Sure enough, it's printing different color blues or different color browns in between the three printers. There's no uniformity in it. Don't get me wrong. The machines is actually getting the job done. It's fulfilling the orders. It's just a slow process. Old macaroni still ain't working, y'all. We over here struggling. We gonna get it together, though, I promise. Lord, I think so too. Yeah, I think you know, even down to the software though. Like, cause a lot of these machines they come with their own built-in software. I'm thinking if I'm rolling one of these big, huge machines and it's just pumping out, transfers, does that mean it's a different? Like, I'm not. This is how new I am to the direct to film. Is it just CAD Link that's out there to run these direct to film programs, or is it every direct-to-film program machine, or every direct-to-film machine has its own program. Because I remember at one point in time, the only program that there was CAD-Link for DTF. Sorry, that was a call, and then you guys know I'm on my phone. That's my uncle. He's probably wanting another brown shirt. I'm for sure he wants another brown shirt. I use CAD-Link for DTF. So is there? I think that's the. I don't want to say for sure, but from what I know, common knowledge or what's been spread around, another program out there aside from CAD-Link. Um, y'all let me know. Even Team Replay, whenever you watch this, just let me know. I think CAD-Link might be it. That's why I'm confused to why it would print different colors if they're all coming from the same program. And I do vinyl, y'all. I've done screen. I am on live, y'all. Please text me. I use Acro Rip. Never tried anything else. Okay, so Acro Rip. All right, Acro Rip. I've heard of Acro Rip. Most plugins for Adobe are Corel Draw. Yeah. CAD-Link Digital Factory 10 and DTF DTG. Okay, so there's several names out here. See, I don't know. I'm learning. It's a learning curve for me. And when this was first introduced to me, I think we were in the middle of COVID when direct to film was we in the middle of COVID or at the beginning of COVID? No, it might have been after I seen a Corona COVID commercial. I started seeing DTG or DTF being pumped out. I started hearing people talking about this new process, and some people saying it was an old process back in the day, and they're trying to make it better now so it can come out. I had a chance to be a part of this way back then. But when I heard about the maintenance way back then, it was the same thing that had me slighted up until now, until I seen the need for on the spot transfers and how fast I could get stuff done. Now I know DTG has been there, Omni Prince, T330 Jet. We all seen the daggone commercials for years. So I know those machines have been out. But as far as transfers, like taking that technology and making transfers, haven't seen it. Or I could have been a part of it. My fault. I'm about to have to end this live short as well, you guys. I appreciate you hopping on and having this conversation with me, but I think I'm going to bring it back. And I think I'm going to bring some people on that actually own some of these machines that can actually answer these questions on the spot and help me in ultimately finding the right machine for Grizzly Customs. Barb, as always, day one. Appreciate you. Duran, Ginger Snap Decal, appreciate you. As always, G6 Customs, appreciate you. Get with me so we can get you guys on the show. Duran, I want to bring you on the show too one time. I know I might have asked you a while back, but it's still open invitation. We love to bring you on. Y'all have a great weekend, a blessed weekend. And I'm gonna end it off with this. I like to have a positive saying: break the sky with your creativity. Nothing in this world can stop you other than yourself. Y'all live it up. I will be on all this weekend. My wife and I were both working. I'm camera shy, but I might eventually. Don't be camera. You don't got to be camera shy with us. Look, we don't come on here bashing people and acting funny. We just try to get straight to the journey. What got a person started, how they got motivated, and some gems that can ultimately help somebody else get into the industry. After all, we are the voice of the crafting community, and that's what we do. With that being said, I have a blessed weekend. Peace.